Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. We're gonna look at the game number 3 from Aurora versus Onic. I already watched this game actually, and I was watching during this time. And spoiler alert, Aurora does end up getting the win, but we are gonna see how they got that win, alright? So let's look at the drafting phase. They banned Selena for Aurora and Loyi, so pretty much a respect ban for Super Friends. And they banned the Joy, a respect ban from King Kong as well. So these guys, why not ban the Mathilda? They banned the Fanny and they banned the Sujin. So they could either get the Suyu to avoid King Kong from getting the Suyu, or they could either take the Harith early. Yeah. They get the Eve though. They get the Eve because it's a winning mid. Who else could go against this Eve? Farsa. Farsa could go against this Eve. Yeah, technically it's a winning mid in terms of laning, because Eve is like super strong in laning, just in general. But knowing that they have Eve, these guys could take Harith, Suyu, probably. Or, yeah, I think they need to take the Suyu, in my opinion. Yeah, it's King Kong 0, Harith, there it is. And then, as soon as they take Harith, Suyu, these guys take the... maybe Phoveus? Phoveus would be really good here. Phoveus. And then maybe like Granger. Oh, what I pick? Alpha. Okay, they picked the Alpha. So I'm really surprised here when Demon Kite actually picked the Alpha when Mathilda was banned. So meaning this Alpha is not gonna get any utility at all. He's just gonna be, if he ults in, he's kind of screwed. Gatot would be crazy here. Gatot would be really good here for Coach Why Not, in my opinion, for the Eve. Chu or Gatot. But they take the Farsa instead, making sure that Super Friends has a comfortable laning phase. Alright, so it's not too bad. Farsa's not a bad pick. Gatot would have been insane though. Gatot or Chu. But in my opinion, like, just talking about this series, the reason why Aurora won this was because of the first game. The first game draft from Onic was, in my opinion, really bad. Giving Mathilda to Super Friends was not it. It just doesn't fit them at all. And then they had like a last resort Nolan for King Kong, which, I mean, the Nolan did pretty good and it was farming quite well and it was trading objectives. But on team fights, it was just kind of hard to approach in the first game, if you guys watched the first game as well. But then again, yeah, this is a more 50-50 draft in my opinion. They banned the Phoveus. This is good. Okay, so Phoveus is really good on their team. Like I said, Phoveus would have been a really good pick here on the third pick. So they banned the Phoveus. They can't play Phoveus for Onyx since these guys have Alpha and Eve, which are all three of these heroes are really good against Phoveus. So yeah, banning Phoveus is like the most reasonable thing to do. So good ban from Coach Why Not. So these guys could ban the CC. They banned the CC, so they're looking for like a whole team fight here from what it looks like. So when you ban CC and your first pick, you're usually signaling the other team that you want to pick like someone really tanky in the XP lane, like what TNC did against Onic, right? The Barats, there's Glue, there's who else? Lucas. You can play Lucas, but Lucas can get countered by Valentina still XP, so they need to be careful of that. These guys could probably ban like a Cho or a no, not a Cho. Like another XP laner, maybe? There it is. They banned the Lucas. They banned the Lucas, knowing that they banned the CC. It's like I said, it's a sign that they want like a kind of front line in the XP lane, and they want to go for a whole team fight. So these guys could probably ban. They still need a roamer. They got Gatot. Gatot would be a crazy ban right here. Or Chu or Gatot would be a really good ban here for Aurora. Chu, so that Eve could literally poke and destroy every other roamer. There's no more Mathilda. The only other roamer that could do pretty decent against Eve would have been like Grok, who doesn't get slowed if you're first killed into a wall. But you know, Chu's really good against Eve, so I think they should ban Chu or Gatot. They didn't. Okay, so these guys are gonna get Chu Gatot. Pure Gatot. They banned the Glue. Yeah, this is also a very good ban from Aurora, knowing that they're playing utility, right? So if they give away the Glue, yeah, he completely gets destroyed. They cannot pick Faramis or Vexana anymore since they already have the Eve, so Glue was just the most reasonable ban for them. Gatot Chu would be the best pick here for Onic. Fast mid. It's gonna be a fast mid. Chu would have been the best pick, in my opinion. There's no more Phoveus that could kind of mess up your combo. No, they go for the Gatot instead. Okay. These guys might take Cho, if that's the case. They might take Cho, or they might take like someone freaking tanky as hell, like a Hylos, because there's no CC. Hylos +1. Hylos, maybe. Who else is good? Hylos Edith? Hylos Terizla could be pretty decent as well. Or they could do Chu Hylos, or they could do. There's a lot of option. Yeah. Chu Hylos would have been the best for me, in my opinion. Just so that they have mobility instead of having Hylos, which is kind of slow. I think they're gonna pick Chu this time. And I think this is where Onic messed up. The Chu was a good pick, but they should have given the Chu to Brusco. I just think Brusco's like, he does his job quite better than Kirk's Chu. From what I remember this game, and you'll see later, like, he messes up a lot of engagements, and like the timing of his engagement with his Chu was just kind of iffy. And I was talking about this on the TNC match, or the TNC analysis that I did earlier, right? And I mean, the Chu is the only option they have here. Yeah, Chu is the only option they have here, which is pretty good. I mean, in this draft, it's like more of a 50-50. It would have been better if Aurora took the Chu and took it away. The only problem I have with Onic is they gave Kirk the Chu, and I guess Kirk doesn't play Gatot. I've never seen him play Gatot now that I think about it. So that I think Chu's much more better fit at mid, so that Farsa and, you know, knowing Super Friends, they could rotate a lot quicker and clear a lot quicker than an Eve, who's slower. Eve doesn't have the bird form, right? Farsa does, and Chu's like super freaking fast. So yeah. Anyways, this is more of 50-50 draft. Like I said earlier, what's it called? I said earlier that the reason why Onic actually lost the series was mainly because of the first game. The first game's draft was really iffy. Mathilda position 4 on Super Friends was just, it was not it for them. Didn't fit them. Their playstyle at least. Anyways, here we are. So far so good. Normal laning phase. We see Farsa. You see how Farsa, if this was a Chu at mid, I think he could vision a lot better as well on the alpha. Because Chu is more sly, or he's more agile than a Gatot, in my opinion. Nice poke from Brusco already. First wave, nice. So giving Kelra the advantage here in the laning phase. And giving him this gold crab unless Demon Kite gets it. Yeah, Demon Kite gets it, okay. Anyways. Surprisingly, Demon Kite is doing really good, or did really good against, sustaining Kelra at least. I'm pretty sure he got solo killed once by Kelra. Like the second game, I think. From what I remember. Okay, we see Chu here. Gatot giving vision. Okay, they're gonna fast clear mid, and then let's see what happens. Farsa fast clears mid. There we go, with Gatot. Okay. Now, Gatot is gonna go top lane. Suyu is still gonna go for this lizard. Farsa's waiting for a poke here at mid. Go. Oh, he still got it. He should have gone for the knock up there. No? Did he know that Alpha was gonna be like towards top lane? That's why he hesitated. He could have avoided Edward from getting a cannon minion actually, if he knocked him up. But it's alright. Nice poke from Chu. So far so good from both teams. Pretty standard. Kirk did not go for level 4, where he could have gotten level 4 here. Yeah, he could have gotten level 4 here if he stayed, like, instead of being here. I don't think he was needed. Oh, this is the solo kill I was talking about. So they get a solo kill on Dom and Kite, 1v1. Kirk's level 4. They need to look for Alpha. Look for Alpha. Look, kick. What? Why didn't he burst? His teammates were doing his work. Okay, good. They still get it. Thank God. I thought they weren't gonna get it. Because Gatot and Chu already went in on a 2v4, and I was surprised Suyu wasn't bursting in that second. But good thing they still got it. I thought it was gonna be a miscommunication for a second. Because Gatot and Chu were giving their bodies for them to get the turtle for free. King Kong going for an invade here as well on the bear and the double green. Is he gonna get the double green? I don't know. Nice poke from Super Friends. Yeah, this is actually a very winnable draft from Onic. And I think the main problem here was, oh my god, Keller's gonna die. Yeah, sadly. Maybe a little too overextended there on that team fight or on that engage. A little too overextended there for my liking. Because they could have, I mean, they poked down the Granger already, I believe. Or they were just trying to get the double green, and after getting double green, they should have just dipped. Because they got what they came for. They're getting objectives, and the enemies don't have trades for it. And this is the TikTok that I saw. Yeah, this is the TikTok that I saw from Super Friends. Solo kill as well. Solo kill as well on Yue. So we have a solo kill on Dominkai. We get a solo kill on Yue. Right? And even with these crazy fancy plays, they ended up losing. Imagine. Hot. There it is. Dead. Nice. Okay, that was a really good pickup from Kirk. Okay. But from what I remember, he's kind of dead. Oh, okay, nice. He has ulti. Good. He still has Revi. So this is what Kirk is focusing on. So fast clear and then leave Edith in lane and not make him go into the turtle fights. So far Kirk is doing well, but we'll see later. Early game so far Onic. I understand the gold lead is pretty much even, but like in terms of objectives so far, Onic, they're kind of on the lead. But let's see what happens here. You see Renegade here and Edith just fronting. Alpha's going for the red before going to the turtle. Granger is poking this Harris before the team fight even happens. And we see right here that Yue wants to clear mid so that it gets pressured. There it is. So if you guys notice, they're doing a... It's not just a Lord dance, there's also a turtle dance as well. And we're gonna see Kirk try to go... Ooh, I'm surprised Brusco was the first one to engage. And then Renegade zoning out the Farsa. Very good box from Eve, but they don't have enough damage yet. And then Alpha dies. Okay, you're good. Hey, chill, Kirk. Why did you go in on that? Oh, that's a mistake right there. They already got the trade up. They killed the Alpha, right? They killed the Alpha. They're good. They don't have to rush anything. They don't have to chase. They're good. Kill the Alpha, back off, reset, and then go for another turtle dance or burst the turtle if Suyu is still in full health. And if nobody contests. It's like very, very situational. But in that team fight, they had a good pickoff on Alpha. And it was already like really, really good until they chased at mid. And then they ended up dying for it. So this is what I was talking about like earlier, where like just the time. You see, they killed Alpha. They could have just dipped here. Just leave. But Kirk wanted to go for a play and then he ended up killing Kelra with it as well. But we saw Renegade actually going for the Farsa. If you didn't see it off cam, Renegade was canceled the Feather Airstrike, which was a huge trade off. Cancel the Feather Airstrike and kill the Farsa. Huge zoning, which not a lot of people notice, and actually I saw it on TikTok as well. So, but it was a very big thing. In terms of macro, I think Onic is messing up just a little bit, okay? Or Renegade is trying to force out this Farsa to flicker, but I don't know, it was a little too early for me. Okay, the turtle's about to be up in 35 seconds, so they're gonna push the top lane first before going to the turtle fight. So they get a tower and a turtle if they get this top tower for free. So now, if I'm Onic, instead of reacting, they should just go trade the bot lane. Go to the bot lane instead of going for this team fight, knowing that Aurora has a team fight composition. Like, look, why don't they use their mobility? You know how fast their heroes are? Why are we going for a team fight instead of trading this bot lane and then go for the turtle afterwards? But they actually end up winning. Are they? Do they end up winning? No, they don't. Just kidding. They don't end up winning. They lost. You see what I mean? You guys see what I mean? Instead of reacting to the top lane, They give the top lane for free, and then they trade it with this bot lane, and then they go for the turtle. So in terms of macro, actually, Onic is kind of messing up. I don't think it's a draft problem this time around. I think it's more of a player problem this time around. They should have definitely went bot lane and just traded instead of reacting and trying to go for a team fight that wasn't even needed. Because this top lane was already down to begin with. Like, they can't do shit about it. They were too late to even rotate there. It was gonna be taken from them. And now they're getting punished for it. They got invaded the blue buff. The Aurora got a free turtle. So in terms of macro, definitely now Aurora is definitely ahead. A lot of greedy plays from Onic, and it's very uncharacteristic from them, knowing that they're like the world champions, right? They're very disciplined, and they like macro wise they're godly. But in this game, so far I've seen two major mistakes: the turtle fight and that fight that just happened right there. Like instead of they're reacting too much. If you control the tempo, especially with these types of heroes who are really fast, by the way, Suyu is faster than Alpha, Chu is faster than Hylos, Chu is faster than Edith, and then also even Gatot, I would say, is about the same speed as Hylos. Farsa is faster than Eve, right? If you use your mobility, like, you could trade these objectives quite easily, right? And you would have Brusco just delaying them. Like, they take the bot lane, have Brusco give vision in the river, and just delay them, and they get a trade. And we're all good. Everybody's happy, and you're set up for the turtle. Should have been set up for the turtle. They don't get invaded, the blue buff. They go for a team fight where it matters, is what I mean. And I'm not telling them to not go for a team fight. I'm just telling them that a team fight would have been better if it was for an objective that could be taken, instead of an objective that's already like done for. 10 seconds before the Lord, and it looks like the long lane was yeah, Aurora's flowing this long lane quite well. They're setting up really well before this Lord fight. I think they're gonna flow one more wave. Yeah, I think they will flow one more wave. They saw Harith and Cho. They saw Harith and Cho clear. So they're gonna flow one more wave. They're gonna slow push this top lane, and then they're gonna go to the Lord dance. See, they're gonna slow push so that this gets pressured, and they could just wait it off. They could wait it off. They could literally just reset this, and someone needs to defend this top lane. Look, Chu's gonna go. Chu's gonna go top lane, because someone needs to defend it. I mean, if they leave it alone, this tower's gonna go down for free. Oh, Chu didn't go. He's gonna go through mid. And they're like, okay, it's fine. I guess there's just one minion right there. It's gonna be fine. Let's see what it's still gonna get pressured as soon as this wave hits, though. So they need to be careful. Onic needs to be careful. It looks like Chu and Harith, they're gonna make a play here at mid. Probably a conceal play. But I think, in my opinion, Brusco should go in first. Like, Brusco should be the one, like, misdirection, in my opinion. So Brusco, if they do a conceal play here, Brusco misdirection, just kind of scares them away to give them the attention right here, and then they go in. But in this case, they were just going in by themselves. You know what I mean? Brusco should have been first, and then go for the conceal play. Kind of just get their attention first. Misdirection, like I said. But in that case, like, making a play like that is so hard. Because even if you conceal, there's a wave at mid that could see you. I mean, it would have been better if the wave was cleared at mid. It would have been a lot easier. But the timing was so bad. Yeah, first things first, the mid wave should have been cleared before making a conceal play like that, to avoid them from seeing you a lot easier. Second, Brusco should have made a misdirection play. Oh god, okay. Brusco should have made a misdirection play with Gatot, getting their attention, and then Chu goes for a conceal play so that they don't expect it. That would have been a lot better, in my opinion. But yeah, that's. I mean, it was a minor mistake in my opinion. The other team fights were a lot more major. Definitely a minor mistake, but they gave a Lord for free, so still kind of sucks. Get this, okay. They have a long lane for the next Lord as well. Like Aurora, they have everything going well for them. So it looks, from what it looks like, what Aurora wants to do is just beat Onic on team fights. Beat Onic on team fights and not let their macro do their thing. from what it looks like. Because this is a whole team fight lineup if you think about it. They don't have a split pusher. This is a whole team fight. Ooh, okay. Nice dodge from Dominkite. Kirk is gonna die for it. Yeah. This is what I mean, right? It's kind of hard to... I don't know why he was trying to even make a play there. Because they were focused on defending. I think they should have just chilled first before making a play. He could make a play after clearing the lanes. But without clearing the... Oh my god, Kelra is actually making miracles. I think Kelra is like the only one that's actually trying to get these miracle plays. And Yue actually... He flickered for the Granger. Was it worth it? I don't know. Was it worth it? I guess it was worth it. If Granger had... no, if... I guess it was worth it. He flickered for the Harris. Sorry, not the Granger. Harris. I was alright. I don't know if it was worth it, because even if he flickered... Never mind, it's not worth it. Wasted flicker. Killed the Harris, though. Both of them were dead. Onic gets the mid lane tower, so... Pretty good turnaround from Onic, but... Their base towers are down, so it's gonna be hard for them to dance this Lord. Since Aurora doesn't even need to flow this lane for them to have an advantage on the long lane. So now they're just gonna go for a whole team fight at the Lord. But I see this a lot where Onic is like super behind and Kelra makes like a freaking miracle happen. Always Kelra. The answer, he saves them. He saves his teammates. It's crazy. Like I said, these are gonna be like super minions here, so they don't even have to flow this. As you can see, Aurora is not even flowing it anymore, right? Like they were doing earlier. So they just need to dance this Lord and be patient and just wait for this wave to just push. Okay, Kirk is seen. Oh my god, Kirk! Kirk. I don't know, man. Like, it just doesn't fit well for him. The chill just doesn't fit well for him. The timing of his engagements are just not what I was looking for from a chill. Because as soon as he checked that tri-bush, Alpha ulted him right away, not giving him a chance to even run away or even like second skill out. I mean, maybe he could bait his skills a little bit better. They're struggling right now because every time they're a -1, every time Onic gets a -1, which is mostly Kirk in this game, specifically, Aurora just takes advantage of it because they have the numbers game. It's a 5v4. They have an advantage. Why wouldn't they fight? Plus, they have a team fight composition, and their long lane is pushed. So Onic is forced to like back away, and I think it's like GG from here, right? Yeah, GG from here. Damn. Harris can't do anything right now. I mean, he has the items, but it's just too much, man. Way too much. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of team fights. In conclusion or in summary, Onic took a lot of team fights that were unnecessary. I think they should have gone for trades more rather than reacting to what Aurora was doing. Because again, Aurora had a team fight composition, whereas Onic had a more like a mobility type of composition where with Chu, right? Chu Farsa. So, but they didn't take advantage of that mobility, or they didn't use it as much as they should have. So, I think that's why Aurora ended up winning this match, and it was very well played from Aurora. And I had really, to be honest, if you watch my tier list ranking, right, I had doubts with Aurora because of their recent ESL run. They really underperformed in their ESL run and their M6 run, but it looks like they're back in form right now. But like I said, how long does this consistency last? Because they were called being inconsistent, right? And I thought they were inconsistent as well because of their recent performances. Like they could beat Onic this one day and then they could lose to some other team another day. So we'll see how far their consistency could go. But for Onic, I think they just need to polish a lot more decision making, especially as a team. I don't know, they're kind of falling off right now in terms of macro. But the biggest game changer for this series was definitely the first game. The first game was huge momentum for Aurora. If if Onic drafted better, in my opinion, on the first game, it would have been a different series, in my opinion. The first game was almost like a complete outdraft. So yeah, that's what I think. Comment down below what you guys think Onic could have done better to win this game, or what Aurora did really well for them to win this game. And don't forget to subscribe and like to the channel before you guys leave, and I'll see you guys on the next video.